sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly to him or something. I think it was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have did with that beat.
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. Drake is my friend.
So that was a total rumor.
The hip-hop world is re-examining Jay-Z's relationship with Drake, following revelations that suggest Jay may have been subtly warning the younger artist about industry dangers for years. As fans revisit Jay-Z's verses on Drake collaborations, particularly Light Up from Drake's debut album, they're finding what appears to be coded advice about navigating treacherous industry waters. Drake just let the world hear Jay-Z's private warning about Diddy, and it's wild. Now, those old Jay-Z lyrics, they're hitting differently, like he was dropping coded messages about Diddy the whole time. The relationship dates back to 2010, when Jay-Z appeared on Drake's debut studio album, Thank Me Later. This feature was widely seen as an important cosign for the rising star, coming shortly after Lil Wayne had signed Drake to Young Money. Some even interpreted it as a passing the torch moment, with Jay positioning Drake as the next generation of hip-hop royalty. Drake himself has acknowledged Jay-Z's influence on his career. At one of his shows, Drake recounted a formative experience.
I remember when I was about like 17 years old. I was in a parking lot. I was watching Jay-Z do a show for an event at the time that was called Rock the Caravana. It was like the first time Jay-Z had ever really like come to the city and shown us love. And I was with one of my friends from school and I was in the parking lot. For me, that was really a moment that unlocked something in my mind. It made me realize that all this is possible, you know? So I want to thank.
Over the years, their collaborative relationship continued. Throughout these collaborations, Jay maintained a mentor role, while Drake, despite his growing success, remained in the position of a student absorbing wisdom from one of the industry's most successful figures. Jay-Z did more than just inspire Drake. He actively guided him through the industry's pitfalls. Fans are revisiting lyrics from their Light Up collaboration, where Jay offered advice that now seems specifically tailored to warn Drake about industry predators. One commentator put it bluntly, "I know y'all remember when Drake first hit the scene, when he had Jay-Z on the track. Jay-Z was like, 'Drake, here's how they're going to come at you.' That was subliminal." These lines, once viewed as generic industry talk, are now being interpreted as specific warnings about powerful figures like Diddy. The tension between Drake and Diddy came to a head in December 2014 at DJ Khaled's birthday celebration at Live nightclub in Miami. According to multiple sources, what began as a dispute over a beat escalated into a physical confrontation that would have lasting implications for both artists. The conflict reportedly started over the beat for 0 to 100 the catch-up. Sources claim Diddy believed the beat was reserved for his project, but Drake recorded over it without consultation and released the track, which became a major hit. At the birthday event, witnesses allege Diddy confronted Drake about the situation. When the conversation became heated, Diddy allegedly struck Drake and reportedly told him, "You'll never disrespect me again."
There's no footage of this based on people that I've spoken to close to the situation. Diddy really did punch Drake in the face.
Oh, I got that call 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I was laying in my bed and my phone kept ringing. I'm like, why my phone keep ringing at 4 o'clock in the morning? So I go to look at my phone and it's my dude, like my dude. And he ain't no just random guy in the club. This is somebody that everybody knows.
Right.
He's like, boy, you wouldn't just believe what happened. I'm like, what? Diddy just slapped Drake.
Puffy for so long and having dealings with him. What was the first thing you thought when you heard the story about him allegedly punching Drake?
He said, "F it." I actually thought Drake must have said something wrong to him or something, or did something, or tried to play him, or something must have happened. I actually really didn't, I kind of just laughed. It's funny.
Even 50 Cent weighed in on the situation, suggesting the conflict stemmed from Diddy's frustration over Drake's success with the beat.
Puff can't hear a hit? That's kind of crazy, Fifth.
He still hear things from back then, that time.
Oh, got you now.
Right.
Okay. Got you saying.
He can't buy the right. He can't. You play it for him right now, and it's hot. He can't buy it. This is why he's fighting Drake. When you hit Drake, because he used the beat that he didn't actually use.
0 to 100.
Right, you see what I'm saying? So if he heard it and then he heard Drake use it, but it wasn't a hit yet until Drake put the lines on it. And he's upset about that because he can't hear it, but he felt like he took something from it.
What began as a dispute over music reportedly escalated into something far more dangerous behind the scenes. According to multiple sources, the aftermath of the Miami incident created a hostile environment for Drake, particularly in Los Angeles.
Sometimes not responding is a response.
Well, you talked about how you found out that they're trying to set up Drake in LA at one point. What exactly was that about?
That was about like him and Diddy were beefing, right? They had a little beef over something in Miami outside of Live.
I think Diddy allegedly assaulted him or something. It was over the Start from the Bottom beat, where I guess it's supposed to go to Diddy and Drake took it and something silly like that.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about Started from the Bottom, I don't know what Diddy would have dealt with that beat.
The situation allegedly became so serious that whispers were going around LA that Diddy had a little bounty out, a reward for whoever caught Drake slipping. That's when things started moving funny around LA. According to industry sources, Drake connected with Compton rapper The Game, who had significant street credibility and connections in Los Angeles. Drake might have listened to them warning with everything that's popping up now, referring to Jay-Z's earlier advice to be cautious of industry traps. The Game later confirmed he provided assistance to Drake during this period.
Diddy directly, but LA get tricky. So, when there are beefs and they are here, no matter who it is, like there's certain people that are gonna get called, and I'm one of those people. So, I had privy, Drake to a little information. Like I'm saying, I don't know where it came from, but I always, it's like my brother. So I hit him. I told him like, yo, this is what it is, but I got you. We over here, and I'm pretty heavy, so. We straight.
This protection arrangement reportedly led to their collaboration on the track 100, which some view not just as a musical partnership, but as a strategic alliance. That wasn't some friendly collab for the culture. That was a calculated move. Drake wasn't out there just trying to build street credit. He was locking in protection. That record was a payment. During the video shoot in Compton, a revealing incident occurred that demonstrated Drake's level of concern.
Drake and Game do a song.
What about it?
And Drake comes to Compton to shoot the video.
100. He shot it on Brazil and Wimbledon.
What all happened during that video? What was that?
He pulled up, Drake gave us love, stunned and cleared it for me, didn't charge me. Drake didn't charge for the verse. Drake actually brought his film crew to film it for us. That's what he wanted to do. We was on the famous Brazil and Wimbledon shooting it, in the canal. We had to move blocks. And when we move blocks, we send the little homies to do what they need to do. Drake kind of seen some activity and, shit. He did what a motherfucker you supposed to do. He got out of there. So we sent somebody to get him. Bro, it's cool. That ain't for you. That's for us. Because, we seen shit going on. But, we moving blocks. We not just going to hit the block without the block being right. So we had to make sure the homies, when they cleared the block. He came back and we finished the video.
As these stories resurface, fans are examining the broader implications and connections between major industry figures. Some believe the conflict between Drake and Diddy may have involved more than just professional disagreements. By May 2015, reports indicated the conflict had cooled, with French Montana claiming he helped broker peace between the two artists. Diddy himself attempted to downplay the situation in media appearances, but industry observers remained skeptical about the authenticity of this reconciliation.
What made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake. We not Drake is my friend.
So that was a total rumor.
Some observers have suggested the tension might have also related to Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former partner, who later filed legal complaints alleging controlling behavior. This wasn't just about a beat, but Cassie. An old social media post from comedian Lil Duval has gained renewed attention. I heard Diddy swung on Drake in Miami for saying hello to Cassie. What was dismissed as gossip at the time is now being reconsidered in light of recent allegations about Diddy's behavior. Drake's response to the conflict came primarily through his music. The conversation has expanded to include Jay-Z's relationship with Diddy as well. In one controversial interview with Jaguar Wright, the interviewer noted her focus seemed to shift.
I actually want to speak on Diddy, and it seemed that as if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife.
That's always been my focus.
Yes. What?
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly.
This has led to broader questions about what Jay-Z might have known about Diddy's alleged behavior over the years. If his lyrics to Drake were indeed warnings about industry dangers, how much inside information did Jay-Z possess, and why did he choose to communicate it through coded verses rather than more direct intervention? Now, the chatter's louder. Some fans say Jay was neck-deep in Diddy's twisted games too. Jay's name keeps getting dragged into messy lawsuits with Diddy and party rumors. As these stories continue to unfold and old interactions are re-examined, the hip-hop community is piecing together a complex web of relationships, warnings, and power dynamics that may have been hidden in plain sight all along, sometimes in the very lyrics fans have been reciting for years. But this ain't just about Drake, but about what Jay-Z knew and how long he might have been covering for Diddy. And how deep did Jay-Z know? As more information emerges and old lyrics are reinterpreted through this new lens, fans continue to debate just how much Jay-Z was trying to tell Drake and the world about the dangerous waters of the music industry.